Hello, it's Teacher Pete, another live English lesson for you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is. It's time for English. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. To those of you who are watching live, hi. And to those of you who are watching it recorded later, hi. To both of you, to everyone, to all in the world, all 7.5 billion people, hello. Today's subject is math vocabulary. It's early for me. Math vocabulary. But of course, please let me know if you have any questions. Salvador, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Who could have thought of it? What kind of person would think of this kind of lesson, honestly? Actually, I must confess, this was a great idea from my friend, Salvador, who is a math teacher, and nothing too complex, but we're going to do some basic math vocabulary. But they're useful for everything because these math uses normal verbs and nouns to describe numbers. My pleasure. It was a great idea, honestly. Thank you. Math vocabulary. Salvador, I have done many of these videos. We do 2 every week for a couple of years, and it's hard to think of ideas sometimes. So thank you. Honestly, this was a great idea. Sabaydi, Laipu, Sabaydi. Nice to see you. Welcome. Saipu, do you like math? Mathematics? And Artwarta, good morning. You are from Denpasar. I'm doing great. How are you? How is Denpasar? What time is it where you are, Artwarta? Hi, Kunshe. Hello. I think it's probably evening for you, right? For me, in close to Los Angeles, Los Angeles, California, it is morning, almost 8 a.m., almost 8 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, Supawat. Good. Yes, you know, it is morning for me. Good evening to you. And I would say, I should say, buenos días para 3 minutos. ¿Sí? Y buenos tardes después de. Okay, good morning, everybody. Hello, guys. Do you like math? I like languages. I'm more of a word person. I'm not really a number person. But today we're going to work on some math vocabulary. We're going to see some words and work on some pronunciation. You're good here? It's 11 p.m. Oh, almost time for bed. Good. You can study a little English right before you go to bed, Ardwarda. Hi, Mali. Good morning from Lao. Wonderful. Sabaydi. Sabaydi. Paul says hello. Okay. Of course, you know, math is a short word. Math, short word. The full word, the long word is mathematics. Mathematics. We just say math. We always just say math. In Britain, they say maths, maths. Not in United States or Canada. We always say just math. Mathematics, math. You're using it every day, Saipu. Oh, excellent. How do you use math every day? In school or for your job? That's cool. I really don't use math every day, except for I have to count the cookies. 1 cookie, 2 cookie, 3 cookies. 3 cookies plus 2 cookies equals 5 cookies. Mm. Hi, Isen from Cambodia. Jumrip Sur. Jumrip Sur. When am I going to do the buys? Oh, interesting. Like shopping, prices, buying food. That's another good suggestion, Salvador. We should work together. Okay, so let me know. Please let me know if you have any questions anytime. We're going to talk a little bit about math vocabulary, but please, if you have any questions or you want to hear something again, let me know. School and then routine payment. Right. Yes, you have to do lots of math in business administration and even home administration, personal finance, right? You're in your bed. Eduarda says she's in her bed relaxing. My mind and your body. That's excellent. I'm so happy. We're not on WhatsApp yet, but we are on Facebook and YouTube. We have many videos on Facebook and YouTube going back years, 2+ years. 2+. That's math. Hi, Kim. Kim saying, oh, I'm glad you were waiting. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Kim, do you like math? In math, we have 4 basic operations, right? 4 basic operations. First is this. What is this? Oh, that's nice, Salvador. Do you know what we call this in English? Denny, that's right. That's called a plus. The basic operation is called addition. Addition. We call this sign a plus sign. That is correct. The verb is to add. So addition is a noun. To add is the verb. I add more cookies. Addition, of course, you know, right? 4 plus 1 equals 5. 4 plus 1 equals 5. And just like Denny says, this symbol, this sign is called plus. Plus sign. So when I say this, I really say this. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 4 plus 1 equals 5. I say this as plus. Oh, yes, Artwarta, you know, times is coming up. Sum, yes, exactly. Artwarta knows this is the sum. Sum. Okay, remember 4 basic operations. First is addition. Second is what? I add cookies or no. Subtraction. Subtraction. So the verb is to subtract. I subtract cookies. Right? Subtraction is like this. 5 minus 2 equals 3. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Salvador, I am not good at math. Please let me know if I make a math mistake. Okay, so addition is called plus. What is this? Whoa. What is this? Good, Salvador. Subtraction. I see your question, Supawat. I'll answer in one moment. That's right. Minus. It's like negative, right? Minus. So we always say 5 minus 2 equals 3. 5 minus 2 equals 3. We don't say 5 subtraction 2 equals 3. Minus. Okay. So I see a great question, Supawat. Excuse me, can you tell me how to introduce myself after you finish your lesson? Absolutely. Let's do it right now. I think the best way to say is I just say, hello, my name is Pete. You would say, hello, my name is Supawat. But you can change hello to any. Hi, my name is Supawat. Good evening. My name is Supawat. My name is. That's the most common way. You can change hi to hello. How's it going? My name is. And then the next thing you should do, ask, what is your name? And then you are in a conversation, right? Boom. That's easy. Okay, thank you, Salvador. I'm doing good. So what about this? Remember, we're doing the number 3 of the 4 basic operations. What is that? In your diet, it's very good for subtraction. Absolutely. Subtraction is the most important math for diet. Yes. Oh, thank you, Flavia. Maybe good for the kids. Right, Denny. Multiple. Well, this is called times. That's right. We call the operation multiplication. Multiplication. But you're right. This is called times. Like plus, minus. So the verb is to multiply. Multiplication is a noun. To multiply. I multiply the cookies. That's the best. So, of course, you know, multiplication is like this. 3 times 3 equals 9. Danny is right. We always call the X, we say times. Just like plus 3 plus 1 minus 2 times 4, right? So when I say 3 times 3 equals 9, it's the same. This is the same. 3 times 3 equals 9. Don't forget your S on equals. Equals. Even though it's 3 times 9, it's one thing. This number equals 9. 3 times 3 equals 9. That's right. And also, that's what we say when you do the operation. It's a little bit confused in English too. I'm realizing, why do we have all these different words? Okay, remember 4 operations? What is the last operation? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, what? Oh, you use per. Okay. Math comes from ancient Greek, ancient Arabic, ancient Egyptian. I think it's because there are many in ancient math, and so the vocabulary comes from different places. It's division is right, Kim. Good job. Division. Division. And this actually, the verb is to divide. Divide. Division, divide. Divided. Regular verb. So, for example, this is division. 8. We always say 8 divided by 2 equals 4. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Right? So this sign, this symbol is pronounced when we say the equation, it's called divided by. We always say this. This divided by that. Divided by. Always use past tense when we say it. So, in other words, whoops. This means we say like this. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Okay. Yeah, my tree right. We always usually say divided by. That's how we say it. When we read a math equation, we always say divided by. 1 plus 1. 2 minus 1. 3 times 3. Multiplication. And division is 3 divided by 3 equals 1. 3 divided by 3 equals 1 ugly orange pen. Okay, so questions, comments? Oh my gosh, see, this is what happens when your student is a math teacher. Salvador is doing. You are good at math, my friend. Look at that. I send too. Look at that. Nice job, everybody. 3 times 2 equals 6. Why? That is above my paycheck. Somebody bigger than me made that decision, Salvador. Somebody with a bigger hat than me made that decision a long time ago. That is why 10 divided by 2 equals 5. You guys are got it. Exactly. Look, a perfect. I send your. This is an equation and actually a sentence. Your sentence is perfect. Good job. 3. Okay, so Azka, that dot we always call a point. Of course, hold on. Let me, I've got one here. Sorry, I thought I had one here. One more thing, that this is called okay, so the name of this system is called the decimal system. We just say decimals, a decimal, right? Now this is called, right, punto, point. So to read this, I would say 3.0, or maybe I'll give it a better number, huh? 3.01, or 9.5. That's how I'd say that. If it's only a decimal, something like this, I know it's 0.5, right? Half, but we would not say the 0. We would just say 0.5. Most Americans would say 0.5. Actually, most Americans would say half. Just half. So we always say decimal, but we say that is point. We usually say 9.5, 3.2. So your question specifically is 3.1, Ozka. Look at all this amazing math. Of course, a rhetorical question. Good job. Oh, well, I'll tell you why. In English, why times? Because it's not the same in Spanish. That's the thing. In English, time can be an event, right? How many times did you do it? Oh, I went to see that movie 3 times. In English, that's why we say that, right? We went to see the movie 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So in English, a time, tiempo no es, but English, time can mean an occasion, an event, right? We can use time that way, a specific occasion. Right. Great question, Salvador. Let's look at that. Of course, here, Salvador knows this is called a fraction. Fraction. And fractions, you know how we have 1, 2, 3, and we also have third, so first, second, third in English, right? They're called ordinal and numeral numbers, but don't worry about that. So the second number is usually pronounced as the first, second, third, fifth. So for example, I would call this 1/3. 1/3, right? Okay, so what is this? You tell me. How would I say this? If this is 1/3, top one is number 1, 2, 3, bottom one is first, second, third. Good job, Saipu. 3. Oh, Kim, I'm not sure what that symbol means. I'm sorry, I don't know what that symbol means. Maybe it's higher math. Salvador, can you answer her question? Okay, Kim, you're exactly right. But always we pronounce this bottom as a plural. So it's always 3/4. 3/4. Unless the number on the top is 1. Then it's 1/3, 1/4. So let me demonstrate that. Right? So because it's 3, how many fourths? 3/4. It's a plural, fourths. So I would say 1/4 or 3/4. 1/4, 3/4, because it's plural. So for another example, there's 3 of them. So how many fifths do you have? Do you have 1/5? No, I have 3/5. 3/5. 3/5. So if the number on the top is more than 1, the bottom number must be plural. That's how we say this in English. Of course, you can also use quarter for 4, right? This could be 3/4, 1/4. That's other way to say 4 for fraction. 3, that's right. Non-touch upon, remember, just put fifths as plural. So you should say 3/5, right? I would pronounce that as, you know, that's a tough one, right? So it's fifth, fifth, fifths, fifths. I know it's a tough one, guys. 3/5. Good job, everybody. You guys are really good at math, I can tell. Good morning. I'm sorry I missed that. Good morning, Yahira. I'm talking too much today, Yahira. I didn't even say you say hello. Oh, 5/3. 3 under 5. So yeah. Yeah, that's a strange fraction. You could use that though. Yeah, 5/3. 5/3 of the students had breakfast. 5/3. Okay, just almost done, guys. We got a couple more symbols here. Oh, thank you. Actually, I did a little research for this. Okay, guys, what? Hello, Siti from Thailand. Oh, don't worry. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Oh, sorry. I meant to hit enter. I didn't hit enter for 5/3. Sorry, guys. Okay. What is the name for this symbol or sign? What is the name for this sign? That's it. That's it, Nan. 3/5. 3/5. But if it's hard for you to say fifths, don't worry. If you say 3/5, we'll understand you. Or 3/5, we understand you. You know what? You can always just use the decimal. Use this exactly. Percent, or sometimes a more formal, longer percentage. Percentage. It's usually one word, but sometimes maybe you see it 2 words, percent. That's old fashioned, percent, because it means per 100 in Latin. Okay, exactly. Good job. You guys are super smart. What is my main occupation, Superwatt? I am a teacher. I'm an English teacher. Luckily, I had a math book. Okay, this is getting a little more advanced. What is this called? This operation. It means 1 in 100. That's right, Salvador. Well, actually, it really just means, per 100. Like the line is per, right? Oh, thank you, Maitri. You're very kind. Yes, we call this the square root. The square root. Like root is at the bottom of the plant, you know, the root is at the bottom. Square root. Good job, Salvador. But we just say square root. We just would call it square root. It's also, you could call it squared root. That's actually probably better. That's more correct by English grammar rules. But we always just say square root. Square root. Because it comes from this, right? Three, and then I would call this would be squared past. 3 squared. Also called to the second power. to the second power. But most people just say squared. 3 squared. So then you can have the square root, right? What is the square root of 9? 3. Good job, Anchali. Well, I think that is all my math. That is all the math that I know. I don't know any more math. I told you I'm an English teacher. You guys are very good at math, I can tell. The square root of 9. Perfect. That's exactly how we would say that. We use of, the square root of a number. What is the square root? Here's your English quiz. What is the square root of 144? Do you know? Are you all getting your calculator? Are you using the computer in your head? 12 is right. Denny was first. Good job. Ruchakon. Petrus. Hello, Petrus. You got it. Good job, Anchali and Maitri and I. And oh, look at Nantachapon. I'm going to try it to get it right because your sentence is so beautiful. Nantachapon. Nantachapon with a perfect sentence. The square root of 144 is 12. Nice job. Powers 3 cubed. You could say to the third power, to the third power, or cubed, right? Square, cube. Cube is a 3-dimensional square. And I would say past tense, cubed. Oh, that's okay. Azka, then you and me, we are the same. That's good. That's the most important thing. Actually, I always thought math was fun. And I kind of understood math, but I always used to make small operation errors, calculation errors, small errors. So I always had the wrong answer. I always understood, but I always got wrong answer because I always make small mistakes somewhere. 27. Oh, you got it. That's the answer. What is 3 to the third power? What is 3 cubed? The answer is 27. Exactly. That's right. Elevated by 2? Salvador, I've not heard that expression in English. And honestly, if you said that, I probably wouldn't know exactly what you meant. Maybe they say that in math in school, but I've never heard that to put that way. It would be squared. Everybody would say squared, but the more formal way would be to the second power. To the second power. Nice job, Anchali. Okay, what? Here's another math problem for you. Here's one. What is an elephant plus a rhino? What is an elephant plus a rhino? Get out your calculators. What is an elephant plus a whale? Asuka? Maybe. Actually, it's called elephino. That's a really bad joke. It's a pun on hell if I know, which means I don't know. So, but elephino, an elephant, rhino, elephino. And if you say helifino, sorry, that's really bad. What is a monkey times a crocodile? The answer equals dangerous. It's just two animals. That's correct. That is correct. We should call Noah. Sorry, did I say no? Hell if I know is what I meant to say. I'm sorry. Hell if I understand. My mistake. Hell if I know. More than one, that's a guarantee. That is true, Maitri. That's a good point. Dangerous is right. I agree, Anjali. A monkey times a crocodile is equals dangerous. But I would like to see this. That's something I would like to see. Okay, here's your pop quiz, guys. Here's your pop quiz. What is that? What is the name of this? How do I pronounce this? Remember your S, guys. We always say S equals. And this sometimes called the equals sign. The equals sign. But when I say it in a sentence, I always say equals. 3 times 3 equals 9. Make sure, and every time, always, in math, always put S on equals, every time. Even if it's just 1 equals 1. S. Good job, guys. Excellent. Okay. What is the name? I got all my cards all mixed up. Okay. Remember this? What is this symbol? What is this symbol or sign? Do you remember? Why do we need the S? That's a really good question. Square root is right. The square root of 9. What a good question. It's because of this. In the equation, everything on one side of equals is considered one thing. It's an it. For example, let me show you what I mean. So when I say 3 plus 2 equals 5, the reason I use equals is because it's it. This 3 plus 2 is an it. It's like saying it equals 5, because this is all considered. I know it's many numbers. It can be 5 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 times 9, 12 divided by 6, right? It could be many numbers, many operations. Everything on this side of the equals is considered one thing. It's many numbers, but it's just one thing for the purpose of the sentence. And so it's like saying it equals 5. What equals 5? It equals 5. What is it? It is 3 plus 2. That's why we use s, because it's third person singular. It's it. So you always, when you're pronouncing, when you're reading an equation, right, we would call this an equation, you always say equals, because it's like saying it. So what a great question. I never even thought about it until now. Thank you for asking that. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Petrus. Thank you. Yeah, what a great question. Thanks for that. What about 3 plus 2 is 5? Yes. Oh, yes. Denny, what a great statement you make. Absolutely. You can always pronounce equals as is. Yes, that's fine. When we're speaking it, yeah, definitely. I could always say is for that. 3 plus 2 is 5. When we are speaking, you can always use equals for is. It's very tedious. Oh. Oh, well, you'd need the be verb, right? Is equal to. Sure, you could say that. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. That's just a very formal way, a very formal sentence. But sure, that's right. You could say is equal to. Yeah. What's tedious? It's all this information, all these different little nuances. Yeah, maybe. Okay, guys. Well, it's time for me to go. I'm going to start my day. It's 8:36. There's a plane flying overhead. Maybe that's my plane. I need to catch that plane. I'm not taking a plane. Well, thank you so much, everybody. What a pleasure. I always have such a nice time chatting with you. I don't usually talk about math, but it was a very interesting subject today. Thank you so much. Let anybody who needs to learn some math, they can watch this video, suggest it to them, share it with them. And remember, follow us on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook, English Learning Space. Give us a like, watch the video, give us some love, share it with your friends. We're also on YouTube, English Learning Space. Watch some videos there, guys. We have so many videos going back years. And next couple of months, we're going to be putting new content just on YouTube that you can only watch on YouTube and not Facebook. So check us out there. Subscribe to our channel. Click the bell notification. And by all means, sweet dreams. Have a nice evening. If that applies to you. My pleasure. Thanks, guys. Oh, great job. I'm glad, Salvador. It was a great suggestion. I learned a lot too. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.